welcome back. We've just come back from Chile this week, and you were there with Marcella, who's auditing the factories, and you were there basically just to see how the crops are turning out, because I would imagine that everything's done now in terms of the production.
Yeah, in terms of drying, we're about 85% of the way through.
Okay.
The crop kind of progresses with different varieties of raisins at different times. So the flames were earlier in the year; they are all dried about February, March.
Okay.
Now we're moving into Thompson's.
Right. So earlier on we had some freak rain, which might be a precursor of the El Nino,
Yeah.
by the way. Is that recognised as such? in
Yeah,
Chile?
yeah. Many of the suppliers I met over there were very hopeful that it was going to be an El Nino there.
Right.
Chile,
Because overall you have drought situation.
yes, 7 years of drought in Chile, so they're having
Right.
problems
Okay.
with raisins generally being smaller each
Yeah.
year, having to bring down to resize the jumbos down to 11.5 millimeters.
Right. Okay. Just purely because that's how the crop is turning
Yeah,
out,
there's
small,
just smaller
and
raisins.
slightly withered.
Exactly.
So what's this year's crop like at the end of the story?
It's a good crop this year. Flooding damage earlier in the year doesn't seem to affect things too badly. Some suppliers were saying they maybe lost a few thousand tons of stock. Others are saying that they're completely unaffected. So it just depends where their drying fields were.
Right. Okay. Okay. But overall, it's still quite a bearish market, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
My feeling is that the processors are down to pretty much breaking even in terms of the capacity in their factories. Hard to see how the price could get much lower.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the raisins are there and they've got to be sold.
Exactly. Sale seems to be getting sales is the key thing for many of us.
Were they complaining about anything in particular, like the Russians or?
The Russians, it came up, but I think the biggest problem that we're seeing is competition from Turkey in terms of Thompson mediums.
Okay.
And then Turkey's been hit with frost recently, so a few of them were kind of
That
rubbing
side
their
is
hands.
okay. Yeah. It's maybe the flames is a bit more of a specialized market.
Yes, exactly.
And if people are seeing the price fall, they're buying smaller quantities, moving forward.
And seem to be buying less volume but more frequently. Which is kind of
Yeah, that's right. Creates a lot of uncertainty for the suppliers.
Exactly.
Right. So plenty of flames, and the quality's not too bad.
The quality's good from what I've seen. The first new crop that's landed this last couple of weeks. It seems to be good quality material. What's on the factory as well seems to be.
Yeah. So maybe stable.
Yeah, absolutely. Now's good time to buy flames, but it looks like it'll be a stable.
Yeah. Well, the currency's good as well.
Exactly, currency's up.
And the other side of this story for you would have been the prunes.
Yeah.
Where we're coming from 2 very, very firm years, 2 maybe 3 very firm years, triggered by a situation initially in USA, where a lot of people have cut out, dug up prunes, planted almonds, and also the expectations of the farmers in California is like, if the almond boys can make all this money and the walnut boys can make all this money, why can't we? So they've been trying to get a price for their prunes, which is goes back to a yield per acre similar to the almond boys, which is now an astronomical earning. So, but we have a different situation in Chile. We've really gone from a very, very high price, which is attenuated demand. And maybe that market was over-speculated. A lot of people buying in when they saw what was very obvious, the price had to go up. And now we come to the aftermath of all that, which is who wants to buy my prunes, I guess.
Exactly. Prices are coming down and all. Every 2 weeks, new offers prices is nice. But from what I was hearing, that could be coming to an end soon. Start of June, first figures of the Californian crop coming out. From what I was hearing, it may not be as big as people
Well, I guess the difference between these two markets is the Russians, because the Russians do consume a lot of the Chilean prunes.
Yes.
And with the political uncertainties over there, I'm not sure whether they'll have been buying. But certainly, we're kind of looking for traction. We're looking for the point at which trade takes on.
Yes. Yes.
And the next event really is the American crop and their price expectations. And I can't see them being cheap because that's just not their way.
No, and then availability as well looks like a huge problem.
Yeah, I think availability will be a problem. I think a lot of prunes have been pulled out and they've got a good domestic consumption there, which doesn't seem to be frightened of these of the price levels in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So the international market, I think, will find traction fairly soon, and on this run up to September might be quite a good time to cover people's needs for probably a long time. I mean, like, you know, the other problem is the demand environment, of course, is really people are buying hand to mouth on pretty much everything.
Absolutely, yeah, we're seeing the exact same thing with the raisins. It's the
Yeah.
same with the prunes. The people are buying smaller volumes to last them shorter periods of time.
So you can't really say it's firm because prices are not shooting up now.
No.
But quite often that's the best time to buy.
Exactly. I would, if I was looking for those, I would be.
Okay, well, thanks very much for the update.
Thank you.